Welcome to episode 2 of Breaking It Down. In this series, I take a variety of different clips from my Dark and Darker gameplay and dive into the mindsets and decision making behind them. The clip in this video you may recognize. It comes from episode 6 of my solo dungeon run series. This clip is easily one of the most epic encounters I've had in Dark and Darker so far, so I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you can learn something. But without further ado, let's break this thing down, baby.
Try to kill this guy. Let's go! Oh my god, bro.
The only thing there really is to say about this is you gotta be Neo, or maybe John Wick. Actually, if you were just Keanu Reeves, you'd have this handle. And so that's all I've really got for you. Be like Keanu Reeves. But you may be asking, how do I be like Keanu Reeves? So let me break it down for you.
Try to kill this guy.
Some of these concepts may seem a little bit redundant, but the ones that I keep going over are so important that I think it's worth continually bringing up. So here I'm employing one of my most important tactics, which is playing out of darkness, playing out of a dark corner. Once again, I never run potions on my belt, so I'm always ready to be completely invisible when I'm in the dark. So as soon as I heard them coming, I made sure all the torches were off, and I laid in wait to strike. So here we notice that the mage goes invisible. Now mages have quite a long movement range when they are invisible, so the assumption here is that he's going to try to come get some kind of gank on me, and you can still hear his footsteps running by me. That's why you see me turn here in a moment and kind of try to take a blind shot at him, but I know that he's trying to set up and I'm going to get pinched, so I need to make a move. Use the environment to your advantage. The way these maps are designed and the way the movement works, oftentimes a set of barrels or a crypt like this is a perfect way to be able to juke your enemies and get around them. Sure enough, I knew that mage was ganking me. I was able to completely dodge the magic missiles, and then with a couple of swift steps, I'm able to get away from this barbarian and make a run for that door because I know I'm not going to win this fight in this close of range. These guys are able to stay right on me, they're able to keep up, so I know at this point I'm not going to be able to go and get the distance that I want. And with that, I know that I need to just do as much damage as I possibly can. Maybe I can actually kill him here, or maybe I can get them to run away and create a little more distance for myself. And because I did put more damage on him, sure enough, you'll see him sort of falter. He'll stop chasing, he kind of turns away just for a moment, which tells me there's enough space to keep on running. Multiple things to be aware of here. Number one, I hear the barbarian use his rage, and then you can hear his footsteps pick up with a lot of speed. Regardless of whether or not you knew that was rage, you hear him gaining on me. Number two, I recognize that I'm running into 2 closed doors. I'm probably not going to have enough time to open a door and get out safely, so I decide to pop a ration, pop a heal. Anytime you know you're about to get into combat, you're running away, you're barely escaping, try to heal at any opportunity you can. You'd be surprised the amount of times you'll barely hang on with like 10 health because you use that one heal, and you're about to see that play out exactly. just like I mentioned a little bit ago, put out as much damage as you can. Don't seem like you're dying. They don't know what your health is at, so I just keep swinging, doing as much as I can. He's probably just as low as I am, and so he decides to run away. Of course, he probably could have just finished that fight right then and there, but he doesn't know that, and so he backs up to protect his own life. Now here I notice that the mage is going to go into casting another magic missile. Most of the mage's abilities, unless they use their instant cast, are channeling, so they require them to stand still, so the second I see him start queuing up a spell, I immediately load up my quick shot. I know I'm going to need to dodge every one of these projectiles, but I'm also going to have the opportunity to hit him with 3 free shots. Unfortunately, they don't all land, but with some swift movement, some ducking, and pulling something straight out of the Matrix, we're able to survive. Do your absolute best to stay aware of how much damage you're putting out. Obviously you don't know exactly their health levels, but I know this barbarian's weak. I've hit multiple shots on him, as well as multiple shots on the mage, so I know he's weak too. It looks like he's trying to run away, but I don't want them to be able to break combat. I don't want them to get any heals. I don't want the mage to be able to cast invisibility or haste or anything else. I need to land some clutch shots and finish this fight right now. If I fought this fight 2 or 3 more times, I'd probably lose each time. Landing these shots is not something you can absolutely count on, but what I will say is to just stay confident. You'll honestly surprise yourself with what you're able to pull off when it really matters the most. The enemy is just as scared, just as nervous, so you play with more confidence, let them make the mistake.
Let's go! Oh my god, bro.
And don't forget to celebrate those sweet, sweet victories when you have them. But that's going to be it for this episode. I wanted to keep this thing short because I want to put these out pretty frequently. If you're enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I will interact with you, and I really appreciate that support. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.